Hello and welcome to Doctor Who DVD review number 2, and this review is on The Mind of Evil, which is the latest release in the Doctor Who Classic Series range, being released only yesterday on the 3rd of June 2013. This six-parter represents a milestone in the Doctor Who Classic DVD range, as it was, up to now, the only Jon Pertwee serial adventure that had never been released on DVD before, and it's also long awaited by fans of Jon Pertwee, for this is the final piece in the puzzle, the last DVD on the shelf that completes your Pertwee collection. We've seen many special editions recently being released of previous Doctor Who DVDs and on update with new special features, etc. But this is the first time, or I'm not saying the first time, this is one of the rare occurrences, or increasingly rare occurrences, where a serial is being brought to DVD for the first time. The reason for the delay, obviously, is this serial, The Mind of Evil, 1971 serial, is one of the few of the Jon Pertwee era Doctor Who's that were affected by the culling, the wholesale removal and destroying of the original videotapes in the 1970s, and as we all know, affected the William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton eras so savagely and so severely, and this was one of the ones affected also, which up until recently the only surviving copy of The Mind of Evil was a sort of low quality black and white recording, which has been used on this DVD and restored, defined and colorized. The last time this story had ever been released before was on a VHS, and it was in that original low quality black and white footage. But thank you to the technology around today with the restoration and the colorization, they've been able to bring this in looking every bit as impressive and defined and full of colour as all of the others on the shelf that you've brought. The colorization on the DVD is very impressive. Years ago, if somebody mentioned colorization, it brought to mind some of the awful efforts you see some of the classic black and white films, like It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street, and the early attempts at colorizing the Laurel and Hardy films. They're very thick, unnatural, saturated looking colours and skin tones, akin to somebody falling asleep on a sunbed. It wasn't very, very good. However, with the technology that we see now, it's moved on so immeasurably forward since those days that the colour looks just as good as if it had been shot straight onto a digital video camera, and that's saying something. So to the story itself, The Mind of Evil, it's a universal release, so it's suitable for everybody, even the special features. Lovely artwork on the front of the Master, Jo Grant and the Doctor, respectively Roger Delgado, Katy Manning and Jon Pertwee. It's a 2-disc set and a wealth of special features on the back. Just to that. So we've got audio commentary with Katy Manning and The Military Mind, looking at the making of the story, featuring actors Nicholas Courtney, Pik-Sen Lim and Fernanda Marlowe. There's the Now and Then feature, which has proved very popular, where they actually go back to some of the filming locations to show you what's changed in the meantime. You've got your general your DVD-ROM fixtures, like the Radio Times listing, and on this one, a 1971's Kellogg's Sugar Smacks promotion. Haven't quite looked at that yet, whether it's actually the photographs of the boxes or whether it's a television advert. I'm not quite sure, but it's worth looking at soon. And a coming soon trailer, etc, etc. So there's some good quality special features on there, and the story itself, a very good one. First broadcast in the UK between the 30th of January and the 6th of March 1971, and it involves a machine that can apparently recondition the criminal mind. But obviously, when the Doctor finds out the master's behind the machine, I think he knows that there's something not quite right with it. But that's the Mind of Evil, the latest release in the Doctor Who classic range, and for many of you, the last to collect in the Pertwee era. So that's one Doctor you can now officially cross off your list as being complete, and it's well worth the money. Google it on the internet to find out your cheapest price, and happy watching. Again, if you can leave comments regarding the video, all tips and suggestions are taken into account, and please subscribe so you can receive updates of when the next DVD review will be posted. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.